Now we are going to solve this question. I've done question on calculation of pH of weak acid and weak base. So this was a little bit a difficult question from the one I've done. So this video is all about this calculation. So you really want to pay attention to this video because these are stuff you likely see in the exam and it's a little bit confusing. You get. So you say what the pH of 0.056 molar dissolution of what hydroxide amine, which what HONH2 was found to be 9.35. Say calculate the word base dissociation constant of the what of the base. Get. So if you have not watched the first video on calculation of weak acid and weak base, then the description will be at the description will be sorry, the link will be at the description below, or you see by the end of this video, so you can go watch that video. It's very, very important here. You get. So how do this one here? Solution. Let's solve it as soon as possible here. And the first one to do here is to what? Write the ionic what equation. Write the ionic what equation. So now remember, when you dissolve this one in water, like you should write the ionic equation HONH2 plus H2O. Remember, water is what is amphitic what substance or amphipotic substance. Water can act as well as an acid or as what as a base. Now, when water reacts to an acid or react to an acid, it behaves like a base. Why? Why? If water is react with a base, it behaves like what an acid. So water has the ability to act as an acid or as a base, depending on what is reacting with. Do you get that? And according to Boswellia concept, an acid give out a proton, while a base accept what a proton. Now, whenever an acid give out a proton, it form a conjugate base. And whenever what a base accept a proton, it form a conjugate what acid. So this is what you are going to do here. This is the base. This one is the acid. Now, what will happen here? Now, acid what will donate a proton. Do you get? So when this one lose a proton to this other one here, what will happen? This one going to form NH3. Do you get? NH3. So it's going to be OHNH3 plus. Remember, whenever a base accept a proton, it form a conjugate acid. And call it a plus. Now you can see that there's two here. Now this acid here, which is water, will lose what? A proton. Do you get that? So one of the hydrogen now have to form OHNH what 3 plus OH what minus. Do that. So here's base. Base move to what to this one here to form what a conjugate what acid, right? A conjugate acid. Why water is acting as well as acid? It have lost a proton to form OH, now form a conjugate base. Conjugate what base. Remember, when water dissolve water, so when a base dissolve water, it releases what OH minus, we call hydroxide ion what concentration. Do that. So I'll wipe some here. Wipe some out. Remember, here's what is an aqueous solution. Here's what is a liquid. Here's what aqueous. Here's what is a liquid. So now, because we are talking about base, you are going to write the base dissociation what constant. Base dissociation what constant. Remember, for every weak base, there's a KB. For every Ka, there's what. So for every base, there's what. For every weak base, there's what call KB. That is what base dissociation what constant. And for every weak acid, we have what we call Ka. What acid dissociation what constant. So I want to use what the KB. So we want to write the dissociation constant equation for this what reaction here. So if you should write it here, so here we are going to have KB equals to concentration. Sorry, this one is what aqueous, not liquid. Aqueous. Thank you. Aqueous. So here we have KB equals to concentration what HONH3 plus aqueous. right? Then we have OH minus aqueous over H, and we have this one here, aqueous. Remember, when writing this expression here, you don't use liquid. Do you get? So now, so this is what you are going to make use of. Now, but I gave you a formula that said, now whenever you write this one here, whenever I want to solve this question, I'll give you a formula to say KB equals to what? S square over what? H. Now, this one means what? The KB, that is what? The uh, base dissociation constant. Now, this one, S square, now, whenever you see S square like this, you mean that X is equals to what? Concentration of OH minus. You know, concentration of OH minus. Why don't means of concentration of the base given to us here? You get. So this is what you want to make use of. So write on here, write on here. So I want to solve this question so that you to understand that question. So I want to transfer it to this now. K KB equals to S square over H N O 2. Yeah, and I tell that X is equal to concentration of OH what minus pH of 0.05 molarity. That is the concentration of this one given to me in the question is, so I want to write it out now. HONH2 is equals to what? 0.056 what molarity. Do you get that? The session will look for the KB. Do what? So the KB, how much I was looking for the base constant, and the pH of this base was given to me. The pH equals to what? 9.35. Do you get that? So these are the values given to me. These are the only values given to me. It means that I already know this guy. Do what they say should look for. Then I have to look for what my X. Remember, my X is equal to what? Concentration of OH minus. So that is, I have to work calculate what? Concentration of OH minus first and impute it in this formula. Then I can even get what my KB. Can you see that? So that is why you really want to like master the stuff very well. So how do we get concentration of OH minus? How do we get it? Remember, that is why if you have not watched the last video, like my video on the calculation was strong as a strong base and weak as a weak base, the pH, then you have to go check out those video you get. So you get it very well. Now, the formula I gave in that video, that's what? OH minus equals to what? Antilog minus POH. Do that. So this formula here you're going to use in your calculating concentration of OH what minus. Now before we continue here, I just have to say this here. I just launched my new book on organic chemistry. It's called third edition. So if you have an issue with organic chemistry, this book actually what covers the nomenclature aspects, the reaction aspects of the alkanes, alkyne, and benzene, and the nomenclature of all the organic compounds. So for those of you who are preparing for exam, it's very important to get this book. I've been working on this book for the past uh, 4 weeks now, but thank God the book is out. So I will advise you to get a copy. Now with this book here, you can cover your organic chemistry in less than 5 days. With this book here and this video here, you can cover your organic chemistry in what less than 5 days. Okay, so the topics will be at the description below, so you know the topics that are involved or that are in this video. And if you actually want to get this book here, I will leave a link at the description below where you can chat me privately to get the book. You get. So one of the advantages of you getting this book is that you have one-on-one interaction with me. So if you have any question, if you have anything for me to teach you, you are not paying me because of you have gotten what this book. I will leave my direct WhatsApp link so that you can get me if you want to get this book here. So we only have limited copies. I will advise you to get it as soon as possible. Okay, now let's continue here. So remember, we want to calculate what the concentration of OH what minus because what anti-log minus pH. but I don't know what my pOH. So once I get my pOH, I can really solve for this guy, right? So how do I solve my pOH? Remember, they only gave me what pH. The pH equals what 9.35, and the formula said pH plus pOH equals what 14. Do you get that? So what you want to do here is to what make pOH itself formula. If you make pOH itself formula, here you have pOH equals what 14 minus what pH. Do you get that? So pOH equals to 14 minus 9.35. So I'm not my calculator here, so I will just grab my book. I've done the calculation already. So let me do 4.65. 4.6 what? 5. Then I'm going to be what my pOH. You get. So if my pOH now equals to 4.65, right? From there now I can easily calculate what my OH constitution, OH minus what constitution. So we're going to be OH minus equal to 14. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I already calculated what my pOH. So it's now going to be what OH minus equals to what anti-log. So minus my pOH is equals to 4.65. 4.65, right? So if you punch your calculator here, I'm not with the calculator, I've already done it here, so I'm just going to start. So then we give me OH minus equals to 2.239 exponential minus 5. Remember, it is what is the concentration, which is one molarity, right? So what I want to do now is to what easily what get what my pH. Now, do you know the reason why? Because I know what my pK. Sorry, you can easily get what my my KB. So what I want to do here is to calculate what KB. KB equals to what? Remember, I told that x is equals to what? OH minus, right? So that is my x now. That is this one here is going to be what my x. Hope you understand. So then I'm going to put this value here. So it's going to be 2.239 exponential minus 5 all square over the constant of this guy here gives me 0.056. So I'll write 0.056. So what you want to do here, so what use your calculator to punch your calculator. So use your calculator to punch this one here. So what you want to do here, so what use your calculator to punch these things here and what get your value. So my KB will be 7.71 exponential what minus 9. That is not the answer. So this just how to solve it here. Please, if you want to get that book here, that will be limited copy. This is the book you need for in your organic what chemistry. Covers so many topics here. You can see them all the topics here. They are all here. You can cover so many topics here. Including the reaction, and also exam possible questions you can what easily get from this book here. Not only that, once you get this book here, you have direct access to me. So this is the first time I've dropped my link, my WhatsApp link at the description. So I can what get direct interaction with me. If you have any question, you always ask me. There's a leverage you get. Once you get this book, you have direct access with me. Now normally you're supposed to pay me to teach you, but since you're getting this book, it's going to be free till your exam. So that is an advantage. So go to the dictionary and get the book if you have not gotten it. Then if you have not watched the first video on what calculation of what weak acid and weak base, then you can click on this link below. I'll see you there.